Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I am going to solve the past paper of Cambridge IGCSE. The paper is Mathematics Paper 2, which is also called Extended, and paper code is 0580 and paper variant is 23, which one is held in May-June 2024. The total time of this paper is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Question number 1. Write the number 2,002,002 in figure. So 2 0 0 2 0 0 2. This number is 2,002,002. So the final answer is 2,002,002. Question number 2. Put one pair of bracket into this calculation, it make it correct. If we rearrange this one, 5 minus into 4 multiply 3 minus 9 minus 2, it will give answer it also 0. So this is our final answer. Question number 3. Simplify 7x minus 8y minus 8x minus y. So rearrange this 7x minus x minus 8y minus y. So 7x minus x, that is equal to 6x minus 8y minus 9y minus 1y. Sum of these values we get 9y. This is our final answer. 6x minus 9y. Question number 4. The base of a cuboid measure 10 centimeter by 7 centimeter. The volume of the cuboid is 280 centimeter cube. Calculate the height of the cuboid. So we write the formula of volume of cuboid. So volume of cuboid is equal to V, length multiply base multiply height. The volume of the cuboid is 280 is equal to length is 10 centimeter and base is 7. And h is same because this values we find. So length is 10. 280 is equal 10 multiplied by 7, 70 h. 70 divide with on this side, 280 divide with 70 is equal to h. After dividing we get h is equal to 4. So the final answer is 4 centimeter. Question number 5. In a city, the probability it will rain today is 0.15. Find the probability that it will not rain today in this city. So probability not rain is equal to 1 minus given is 0.15. After calculation we get 0.85. So final answer is 0.85. Question number 6. Factorize completely. For x square y minus 5xy square, we take x and y common, so remaining is 4x minus 5y. This is our final answer. Question number 7. The scale of a map is 1:40,000. On the map the distance between two villages is 37 centimeter. Calculate the actual distance between two villages. Give your answer in kilometer. First of all, we find the actual distance. Actual distance is equal to map distance multiply scale factor. Map distance is this one 37 multiply scale factor is 40,000. Multiply these values we get 148,000 and 0 centimeter. So this answer is in centimeter. Now our requirement is give your answer in kilometer. So centimeter convert into kilometer. Actual distance is equal to 148,000. Divide with 100,000. After dividing, this one is convert in kilometer. After dividing we get 14.8 kilometer. So the final answer is 14.8 kilometer. Question number 8. Without using calculator, work out 3 by 7 minus 1 by 14. So 3 by 7 minus 1 by 14. If we multiply and divide with 2 in this equation, we get 14. So 2 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 6. 2 multiplied by 7, that is equal to 14, minus 1 over 14. Take LCM, we get 6 minus 1 over 14. 6 minus 1, that is equal to 5 over 14. So final answer is 5 over 14. Question number 9. This is the diagram. Show a right angle triangle. Calculate the value. Calculate BAB. Now we calculate this length. So this is a hypotenuse and this length, and this is a base. So use formula. Cos theta is equal to base over hypotenuse. So cos theta, this is the value of theta, that is equal to 37. Base is AB and hypotenuse, that is equal to 8. Calculate cos 37, that is equal to 0.798 is equal to AB over 8. 8 multiply in this side, 8 multiply 0.798 is equal to AB. After multiplication, we get AB is equal to 6.38. So the final answer is 6.38. This is our final answer. Question number 10. Find the gradient of the line joining the point -2 and 7 and 3 and 1. Write the formula of the gradient. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided with x2 minus x1 is equal to the values of y2. This value is y2, 1 minus y1. y1 is 7. 1 minus 7 over x2. x2 is 3. 3 and x1 is minus 2. So here is also minus. So minus plus minus 2. 1 minus 7 minus 6. 3 plus 5. 3 plus 2, that is equal to 5. So final answer is minus 6 over 5. Question number 11. Solve the simultaneously equation 5t minus 2w is equal to 19. 3t plus 2w is equal to 15. 5. Give the name of this equation. This one is 1 and this one is 2. Add equation 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Add this equation like that. 5t minus 2w is equal to 19 and 3t plus 2w is equal to 5. Add these values. 5t plus 3t, that is equal to 8t, and 2w plus minus 2w plus 2w, this one is cancelled with each other, and remaining is 19 plus 5, that is equal to 24. So divide with 8. T is equal to 24. Divide with 8 and t is equal to 3. So the values of t is 3, and these values put in any equation 1 and 2. Put t is equal to 3 in equation 1. 5. The values of t is 3 minus 2w is equal to 19. This 2 shift on this side. 2w 5 multiplied by 15, and this 9 shift on this side. Minus 19 is equal to 2w. So 5 minus 19, that is equal to minus 4, is equal to 2w. Divide with 2. Minus 4 divide with 2 is equal to w. 2 1 is 2. 2 2s are 4. So w is equal to minus 2. So the final answer is minus 2. Question number 12. Simplify. A is part A. 32 g raised to the power 16 over 16 g raised to the power 8. So 16 1 is 16. 16 2 are 12. So 2 and 2 g and g both same number are divided. If same number are divided, then power subtract with each other. So 16 minus 8. 2 g 16 minus 8, that is equal to 8. So the final answer is 2 g raised to the power 8. Part B. 265 k raised to the power 8 and overall power is 3 by 4. So separate whole power with each number, that is 6 to 5. Overall power is 3 by 4, and k raised to the power 8, overall power is 2 by 4. So 6 to 5, if we this number, if we write 4 raised to the power 5 raised to the power 4, that is equal to 625. So overall power is 3 by 4, and k raised to the power 8, overall power 2 by 4. So this 4 cancel with this one, remaining is 5 raised to the power 3, and 4 1 is 4, 4 2s are 8, 2 multiply with 2, so k raised to the power 4. So here power is 3, so 2 multiply 3, that is equal to 6. 5 raised to the power 3, that is equal to 125, and k raised to the power 6. This is final answer, 125 k raised to the power 6. Question number 13, part A. This is a diagram. Shade the region A union B intersection, means that except B shaded all areas. Except B shaded all areas, like that. Part B. This is a diagram. Use set notation to describe the shaded region. The shaded region show that this one and this one is blank, means that this is a complement, and R is fill, so R is simple, or and this one is intersection, means that this is also blank, so intersection. And P is already this is unfill, means that this is a complement. Intersection same like Q, and Q is also complement. This is our final answer. Question number 14. This is a diagram. P, Q, R and T are point on the circle. AB is a tangent. AB, this line AB is a tangent of the circle at point T. The angle ATP, the angle this one, angle ATP is 50, and angle PTR, this angle, is equal to 48, and PQ is equal to QR. Find the angle PRT. Here we find the angle, this one. We know that this angle and this angle are alternate angle. This angle and this angle is equal to alternate angle, so angle R is equal to angle T. Angle R is equal to angle T. Angle T is equal to 50 degree. So the answer is 50 degree. Part B. Find angle QRP. Find angle QRP. We know that this angle and this angle and this angle are opposite angle. So sum of opposite angle is equal to 180, like that. Angle Q plus angle T is equal to, angle this one 48 is equal to 180. Shift on other side, it will be negative. Angle Q is equal to 180 minus 48, that is equal to 132. So here is 132, and now this line indicate that this side and this side are equal to each other, means that this is a isosceles triangle. Now we find this angle and this angle, but our final question is find the angle PQR. So this, now we going to find this angle. So this is a isosceles triangle. So sum of these angle, that is equal to 180. So angle P plus angle R plus angle Q, that is equal to 180, let we say that angle P that is equal to x, this one, and angle R is also equal to x, because this line and this line are equal to each other, plus angle Q that is equal to 132 that is equal to 180. So shift on this side, x plus x that is equal to 2x is equal to 180 minus 132. So 2x is equal to 48 divided with 2, x is equal to 48 divided with 2 that is equal to 24. So this angle is equal to 24 and this angle is also equal to 24. So the angle PQR that is equal to 24. Question number 15. This is a diagram. The time taken for each of 200 students to complete a calculation is measured. The commutative frequency diagram show the result. Use the diagram. Find an estimate result. Find estimate for interquartile range. In the formula of interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 is 3 by 4 into total. The total student is 200 minus Q1 is 1 over 4 multiply with total student. So calculate this, we get 150th terms minus calculate these values, we get 50th term. Now we find 150. One small box is 1 2 3 4 5. So 20 divided with 5 that is equal to 4. One small box that is equal to 4. So now we find 150 is 40, 45. Here is the mid is 150. Use scale to draw this line like this, and now draw down like this. One small box is equal to 121, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 and 27. This one is equal to 27. So 150 that is equal to 27 minus 50. 50 is here 54, 50 and this one in the midterm like that. And now down. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and this one is 16 minus 16. Subtract these values, we get 11. So final answer is 11 second. Part B. The number of students taking more than 40 seconds to complete the calculation. Here is 40 seconds. So draw this line. Now draw a vertical line from this side. So this one is equal to 196. Okay. So total is 200 minus 196 that is equal to 94. Sorry, 194. Here is 190 94 80 84 88 82 and 84. Okay, good. 194. Subtract this one, we get 6. The final answer is 6. Question number 16. A is equal to pi r square plus pi d h. Rearrange the formula to make h subject. So shift these values is other side because we find h. A minus pi r square is equal to pi d h. Divide with pi d on both sides. A minus pi d square divided with pi d is equal to h. The final answer is A minus pi r square divided with pi d. This is our final answer. Question number 17. Work out given each answer in standard form. So 2.1 multiply by 10 raised to the power 101 multiply 8 multiply 10 raised to the power 101. We know that if we multiply 1.1 multiply with 8, 1.1 multiply with 8 multiply, and this number is bases are same. So power must be plus. So 10 raised to the power 101 that is equal to 202. If 1.1 multiply with 8, we get 16.8 multiply 10 raised to the power 202. If we point shift in this decimal, so 1.68 multiply 10 raised to the power 203. This is our final answer. 1.68 multiply 10 raised to the power 203. Part B. 2.1 multiply 10 raised to the power 101 plus 2.1 multiply 10 raised to the power 100. So 2.1 multiply, if we write this number in this form, is 10 and 10 raised to the power 100, 1 is separate, plus 2.1 multiply 10 raised to the power 100. So 2.1 multiply with 10, that is equal to 21 multiply 10 raised to the power 100. This one multiply with each other. Remaining is 10 raised to the power 100 plus 2.1 multiply 10 raised to the power 100. So take common 10 raised to the power 100. 10 raised to the power 100 common, remaining is 20 plus 2.1. So add these values, we get 23.1 multiply 10 raised to the power 100. So the final answer is 23.1 multiply 10 raised to the power 100. This is our final answer. Question number 18. The diagram show two sides VA and VB of a regular polygon. AVX is a straight line. This line AVX is a straight line. The angle AVX is equal to Y. So this angle is equal to Y, and angle AVB is equal to 11.5 Y. This angle, that is equal to 11.5 Y. This angle is on straight line, so we know that the angle on straight line, that is equal to 180. So sum of these angle, that is equal to 180. So find the number of side of this polygon. So first of all we find the values of y. So 11.5 y plus y is equal to 180. Sum of these values we get 12.5y is equal to 180. Divide with 12.5, y is equal to 180 divided with 12.5. So after calculation y is equal to 14.4. So the formula of to find the number of side of this polygon. So formula is exterior angle is equal to 360 divided with n. So n shift on this side. N is equal to 360 divided with exterior angle. 360 divided with exterior angle, this one is exterior angle, that is equal to 14.4. 14.4. Divide these values, we get n is equal to 25. So the final answer is 25. Question number 19. Describe the fully single transformation that map triangle T onto W. First of all we look here, this one is T and W. If we rotate this side, this like this, so this is a rotation. First one is rotational and second one is 90 degree clockwise. 90 degree clockwise. If we enlarge this one, is how many scale is 1 2 3, 1 2 3, so down 3 1 2 3 like that. And now draw this one is also 3 point, so 1 2 and 3. So this is all the points like that. If we complete this one, and this one is also complete this one, so required point here is this one. This one is our center. So center is 0 minus 2. Part B. Draw the enlargement of triangle T with a scale factor -2 and center of enlargement is -1 and 1. Here is -1 and 1. So draw this line first of all like this, okay, and now go down like that, and now also cut this line and draw this line with the help of scale like that, okay, and now also draw this line like that. This line draw with scale must. So our required point is like that, this one, and second is this one, and third is this one. So make a triangle like that. So this is our enlargement. This is our final answer. Question number 20. F of x is equal to 3 raised to the power x plus 2. Part A. Find x when f of x is equal to 245. Put the values of f of x is here. 245 is equal to 3 raised to the power x plus 2. So make factor. First of all shift 2 on this side. 245 minus 2 is equal to 3 raised to the power x. After subtraction we get 243 is equal to 3 raised to the power x. So 243 we write 3 raised to the power 5. 243 that is equal to 3 raised to the power 5 is equal to 3 raised to the power x. So bases are same, so power is equal to each other, so x is equal to 5. Final answer is x is equal to 5. Part B. Find x when f inverse of x is equal to 7. If f inverse shift on this side, remaining is x is equal to f of 7. So x is equal to f of 7 put in this function. So 3, here is x, the values of x is 7, so 3 raised to the power 7 plus 2. Use calculator. 3 raised to the power 7, that is equal to 2187 plus 2. So x is equal to 2189. This is our final answer, 2189. Question number 21. Write the recurring decimal 0.41 as a fraction. In its simplest form, you must show all your working. So first of all, this number we let that x is equal to 0.41 recurring. Open this number, x is equal to 0.41111 up to so on, and mark that this is equation number 1. So multiply with 10. Multiply with 10, that is equal to 10x is equal to 10 into 0.41111 up to so on. So multiply with 10, we get 4.1111 up to so on. So mark that this is equation number 2. Subtract both equation 2 minus equation 1. So 10x minus x is equal to 4.111 up to so on, minus this equation 0.4111 up to so on. So 10x minus x, that is equal to 9x. Calculate these values, we get 3.7. So 9x is equal to, cancel point, so 37 divide with 10. So 9 multiply with 10, x is equal to 37. 9 multiply with 10, that is equal to 90. So the final answer is 37 over 90. Question number 22. Solve the equation tan x plus square root 3 is equal to 0 for 0 to 360. So tan x is equal to, shift this number on other side, that is equal to minus square root 3. For reference angle, ignore the minus sign. Tan x is equal to square root 3. This tan shift on other side, so x is equal to tan inverse square root 3. So x is equal to tan inverse square root 3, that is equal to 60. We know that tan is negative in second quadrant and fourth quadrant. So x1 is equal to, this quadrant is 180. So 180 minus reference angle. Reference angle is 60. So subtract these values, we get 120. So x2 is, fourth angle is 360. So 360 minus 60, that is equal to 300. So final answer this one. Question number 23. Simplify 2 over y plus 1 minus 3 over y. Give your answer as a single fraction in its simplest form. So multiply y on other side and y plus 1 on this side. 2y minus 3 into y plus 1. So denominator multiply with each other. Y into y plus 1. 2y, 3y multiply with y, that is equal to 3y plus minus 3 multiply with 1, that is equal to 3. 1 is 3, divided with y into y plus 1. So 2y minus 3y, that is equal to minus y and minus 3 over y into y plus 1. This is our final. Question number 24. The diagram shows a triangular prism with cross-section triangle BCV. The angle BCV, that is equal to 90 degree, BC is equal to 5, CV is equal to 4 centimeter, and AB is equal to 15 centimeter. Calculate the angle between AB and the base ABCD. So we draw this line, we find this angle, and now if we draw a line, this one, so we find this angle. First of all, we find this side. So using triangle, this one is point A to C. Use Pythagoras theorem. AC is equal to square root this side square, that is equal to base AB square plus perpendicular square, that one is BC square. So AC is equal to square root AB is equal to 15 square plus BC is equal to 5. So AC is equal to, calculate these values, we get 5 square root 10. This is a answer of this line. Now we find this angle. Use tangent. Tan theta is equal to perpendicular over base. Tan theta is equal to, perpendicular is this side is perpendicular, that is equal to 4, and base is this one is base, that is equal to 5 square root 10. So this tan shift on this side. Theta is equal to tan inverse into 4 over 5 square root 10. Calculate these values. We get theta is equal to 14.2. This is our final answer. Question number 25. Simplify PT minus P minus T plus 1 over 1 minus T square. So we take P common in this term, remaining is T minus 1, and take minus 1 common, remaining is T minus 1 over, we use formula, that is equal to 1 time is plus 1 plus T into 1 minus T. So solve this one. T common, T minus 1 take common, remaining is P minus 1 over 1 plus T into 1 minus T. If we take minus common in this term, so this term and this term will with cancel to each other. So take minus common from this term, so 1 minus T into P minus 1 over 1 plus T into 1 minus T. So 1 minus T, 1 minus T cancel with each other, remaining is minus into P minus 1 over 1 plus t. This is our final answer. Minus into p minus 1 over 1 plus t. The last question of this paper, question number 26. This is a diagram. In this diagram, O is origin, this one. OP that is equal to P and OQ that is equal to Q. R is the point of intersection of PQ and OS with PR ratio QRQ that is equal to 1:2 and OR is equal to RS. Find the position vector of S in term of P and Q. Give your answer in simplest form. Now we find the position vector of S in term of P and Q. So we write that OS that is equal to OR, this one, OS, this line, OS that is equal to OR plus other line is RS. So OS is equal to OR. This length and this length is equal to each other. So we say that RS also equal to OR. So OS is equal to OR plus OR that is equal to 2OR. So OS is equal to 2. OR is equal to OR is equal to OP and PR. OR is equal to OP plus PR. OP plus PR. So OS is equal to 2 into OP. OP multiply 2 with each other. This is easy. So 2 multiply with OP that is equal to 2OP plus 2 multiply with PR that is equal to 2PR. So OS is equal to 2. OP this one, OP is equal to P plus PR, this length PR that is equal to this one and add of this ratio 1 plus 2 that is equal to 3. So we find this ratio is equal to 3 or 2 1. So that is equal to 2 into PR 1 over total ratio is 3 multiply with total length. The total length is PQ, this length. The total length is PQ, this one. So OS is equal to 2P plus 2 multiply with 1, 2 by 3 and PQ. So OS is equal to 2P plus 2 by 3 and this PQ is equal to OQ minus OP. OQ minus OP. So OS is equal to 2P plus 2 by 3. OQ that is this one is given. OQ is equal to Q minus OP is equal to P. So OS is equal to 2P plus 2 by 3 Q minus 2 by 3 P. Separate terms P. OS is equal to 2P minus 2 by 3 P plus 2 by 3 Q. So OS is equal to 3 multiplied with 2, 6p minus 2p divided with 3 plus 2 over 3q. So OS is equal to 6q minus, sorry, here is q, p, that is equal to p, 6p minus 2p, that is equal to 4p over 3 plus 2 by 3 over q. This is our final answer. This is our final answer. The end of paper 23. If you face any problem during these discussion, you drop a message in my comment box. I will reply you as soon as possible, inshallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Thank you very much.